So, what do you do when you get a bunch of techno toys for Christmas?
I don't know. What do you do?
Come join us on our adventure.
Hi, I'm JT.
And I'm DT. And these are our adventures.
Join us as we travel
as we help our community
and just enjoy life.
The first toy JT got for Christmas was a hat mount with a connector.
Here it is. You saw it in the little preview. Kind of hard to see from here. I'll do a little, try to get close up here. It's a little clamp, and it can be used to stick to the front of your hat. I'm trying to get it on there without. And it tightens down with the screw. I had it stuck on the side, and the one reason I picked this one as a pretty good techno toy is that it just gives you a variety of places to mount your camera. It does have the GoPro type connector, so you should be able to connect basically any camera you want to onto that. These items we call Get a Grip. So what do we have here?
The next techno toy that JT got is a pistol grip with cold shoe mounts.
Now there's several types of pistol grips out there. This one we use specifically for our Osmo Pocket. It has a spot for the camera here, a spot to hold your phone so you can monitor. This one has an Osmo Action on top of it, and you can see the screen. The neat thing about this Osmo Action is it does have a front screen that you can, when you're vlogging, you can actually watch yourself do that. A third option is this. This is a case made by Scotty Makes Things. He's out of New Zealand, I think. And it's just a little more protective of a case for that Osmo Pocket. This one is a great little camera if you want to do some cinematic type pictures. It has a gimbal on the front. And you can see that it's working. It has a great follow feature. We can lock it onto a person. This is just a great little camera, but this case actually makes it much more usable because I don't worry about dropping it because it is kind of a small little delicate camera.
This techno gadget we're calling Can You Hear Me Now? It is a wireless microphone.
It's made by Rode. Here's the radio receiver that you hook onto your camera. And the neat thing about this is that you can use the wireless unit by itself, or we like to hook in our lavalier system, and we use a dual lavalier microphones. And so this just plugs right into the little transmitter, and we're able to move around a little more freely and not be limited by how long the wires are. So this little techno gadget we're calling Can You See Me Now? This is a adapter for an EF lens to an EOS M lens. A lot of people are using the new Canon mirrorless cameras and Sony mirrorless cameras, and they have a lot of old lenses that don't fit the new cameras. And so this is a solution for connecting that favorite lens to your Canon mirrorless camera. My favorite lens to take out in the field and just take a lot of pictures with is this old EF 700, or not 700, 70 by 200 L lens. It has great glass in it. We've just used it for years, so knowing how it functions is part of the enjoyment of taking pictures. And so we can take this lens that's kind of been an old standard for us and use it with that new camera.
The next techno gadget we're calling His Eyes Are Getting Old and He Needs Bifocals.
I don't know, one of the most popular presents this year was a drone, and I don't know if you ever tried to fly one off of one of these little small iPhones. So here's our techno gadget. It is from Skyreet. It is a iPad holder for your drone controller. Just toss it on there really quickly. Kind of hard to do on camera. But now I have a secure connection and a very large screen to look at. Also, I can use it in kind of the preferred way to manipulate the drone, which is called the pinch method, which is using your thumb and index finger to control the little levers underneath there, and it just is a little more safe that way.
Our final gadget we're calling Up, Up, and Away with Caution.
So, what was that thing?
A drone,
What kind of drone?
a small one.
That's right. A small little DJI Mavic Mini. This is the smallest drone they produce right now. And the neat thing about this is that it weighs only 249 grams, which means that it's below the 250 gram weight limit to be registered. That's right. You don't have to register this thing. You still have to fly it the same way you would any other drone and follow those rules. But this one, you don't have to register.
So I'm excited to see how these new gadgets will help you record all of our adventures.
As always, if you liked our video today, like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, push that down button twice.